when you visit the River of Time in the past of all things...
You want me to go and see Alice through the Looking Glass, don't you?
Yes.
No. Alright, I hate Alice in Wonderland. I hated the guts. Alright, I'm not going to see Alice through the Looking Glass. No, 100 times no, not in a million years.
Don't you remember what you said in your Ice and Sky blog?
I'm going to go and see Alice through the Looking Glass.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Boom.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, come on, let's go. Hey guys, SuperBat 257 here. This is Roland the Hedgehog, and this is WolfLegend. And this is our blog on Alice Through the Looking Glass. Don't. They won't even know. You can't see.
Oh, come on.
It's a camera. He just looked through the mirror I got.
What? I was making sure there was alternative dimension.
We'll take you to Wonderland, or Underland, they say.
That's one of the things that bugs me about this film. They can't even pronounce it Wonderland. It's Underland. How can they get that wrong?
And we're not talking about the first movie. We're talking about the movie now.
This is kind of like the sequel to that, though. So you kind of there are a few things to like about this film. In fact, we won't go into the story, okay? We'll let you, we're one of those people that just sometimes we'll tell you the story, other times we'll just let you go into it full blank. We're going to do that for Star Wars as well when we get to that.
Well, Rogue One?
Yeah, Rogue One.
Would it make it more easier to tell?
No, we don't want to give them spoilers. Well,
I'm not
actually, no. With Rogue One, we'll talk about the whole spoiler thing in a bit. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. Let's focus on Alice Through the Looking Glass. What was I thinking of? There are a few good things about this film. Just a few.
This is not non-Alice fan.
No, yeah, I really don't like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, the books, the movies, the game.
Yeah, I just don't like Alice in Wonderland.
The card game.
The card game as well. I hate the card game.
The underwear.
I hate the card game. I hate the plushies. I hate the toys. Screw Alice in Wonderland.
The porn. You definitely hate the porn.
That's not cool, man. But I do also hate the porn. But like, seeing as we are good people and we are English, first we'll go through the positives. Okay, what did you like about the film first?
I like it. I like the time person.
Damn you! I was going to say that.
You can say that as well.
Oh, come on.
You can say that as well.
Yeah, the time person. He was quite interesting because he's not really a bad person because he's just doing his job.
Yeah, that's all.
It's kind of like when people make Greek mythology, they make Hades the bad guy. You know, he's just doing his job.
Yeah, I also really like that as well. When you go into this movie, and you see time for the first 5 minutes, you never really think to yourself that he's a bad person or anything. He's a guy just doing his job. Pretty much Alice is pretty much messing up all everything that he's working on. But he's a good guy. He's not a bad person. He's not trying to foil anyone's plan. All it really is just a guy who's doing his job. But that's all it is. Is there anything else?
I did like those little robots that combined into one. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, that was pretty good. Yeah.
It's like if they would turn into a video game. Those are like the minions, and you had to fight, beat them up.
Didn't they kind of remind, some of them? Didn't they kind of remind you a bit of the minions from Despicable Me?
A little, only in robot, which they combined into one.
Yeah. Okay. What was your positive about Alice Through the Looking Glass?
I kind of like the whole the way they set up the time machine, because basically you just roll it and then poof, you got your own time machine.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. I like if there's gonna be you can't really comparison the time travel thing to either Back to the Future or Doctor Who. I mean, of course it's time travel, but it's not you're not always gonna repair come and be that was a rip off from Doctor Who. that was a rip-off from Back to the Future. There are some things that you can actually see, like they got that from Back to the Future, because, you know, it's a time travel movie, so there is going to be some things that look like, you know, a bit similar. Even some bits of Doctor Who, you know, you can see a bit similar. But it is an original design. That's also something I also like about, like a Tim Burton production. The visuals do look very good. Like even to his like lowest movies, he's very good at visual designs. Like if you see his movie like Charlie and Chocolate Factory, like I'm not really like a big fan of his Charlie and Chocolate Factory movie, but I did enjoy like I can actually look at it and be like, that looks visually interesting. Even with Edward Scissorhands looks visually interesting. Even Alice in Wonderland, you know, it looks visually interesting. That's something that Tim Burton does really well, and I'm glad that he still just shows it in this. Is there anything else you can give to that?
Thorin Oakenshield as the king.
You did have a lot of screen time though. You only had like 2 minutes of screen time.
I know, but
That's not really something to actually say that, you know, that's a great thing about the film.
Well, it was just a surprise to see.
It was a surprise to see like the actor. I like it that the actor's still doing stuff, but it's
And
not
then
really...
Azor comes in and stabs him.
For God's sake. Anything else?
The whole setup of finding Mad Hatter's family.
I don't know, like, I don't really, like, you know, like, I know I'm not really... Oh, hi, Block. Hello. That's my cat down there. I'm not really, like, you know, a big fan of, like, you know, like, making, like, the Wonderland.
Hey,
I don't really like the fact that they're making, like, all of the Alice in Wonderland characters, like, humanized, you know, I don't really like the fact that they're humanized. That's my cat.
Hey, Roland,
Like,
Yeah.
you know the whole how they call it the whole Wonderland thing?
Yeah.
Does it remind you of IGN calling Master Same the whole Kingdom Hearts thing with IGN?
Oh yeah. You mean the Keyblade?
Or the Air Quiz?
Can we stick to the subject a bit?
Alright.
I sound a bit mean then. I'm sorry, guys. I love
What
you.
feels left out?
I love you. I love you too, Buck.
Get your hands off it!
Yeah, like I'm not really like a big fan of like making like the Alice in Wonderland characters, you know, humanizing them a bit. Like, you know, it's nice to see like, you know, some characters like this, but sometimes, you know, it's best to actually not know their backstory. Like, I'm not saying like, you know, they shouldn't be like that, but I just don't really like them like humanizing like, you know, the Alice in Wonderland characters. That's kind of like, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't really, like, humanize them a lot. You know, if it goes, like, you know, too overboard humanizing, then I'm pretty sure you'll get Anne Hathaway in this movie. Because Anne Hathaway looks completely unhumanized. Because, like, I feel like Anne Hathaway was, like, two things. One, she was sleeping for the whole movie. And two, she was high. It looked like for the majority of it, she was waving her hands, looking all pretty.
Oh, you're talking about the White Queen.
Yeah, the White Queen. That's why I said Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway plays the White Queen.
I did not know the actress who was playing.
Like Anne Hathaway is a great actress. Like, she has done amazing things. Like, she played Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises.
Wait, she did?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Catwoman.
Oh.
Yeah, she played
Well, I
it's
never
Catwoman.
bothered learning the actor's name.
Like, she's an Oscar-winning actress from what she performed in Les Miserables. So why was she, like, you know, waving her hands, looking all like this? Oh, your face. Oh, your face.
Oh, calming
Oh,
down.
your face.
Oh.
Your face.
Yeah, let's not get end of this like the last time
No.
we were here.
Alright, like, I feel like I'm going off to, like, the thing where I find positives about this movie. There are, like, some things on my positives. The visuals I just mentioned. Time, I did also mention. I also really like Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. I thought he really, like, you know, the Mad Hatter, like, even if I don't really like Alice in Wonderland, I through my heart, I do love the Mad Hatter.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah, like,
Captain Jack Sparrow.
it's not just because of Jack Sparrow. Like,
Oh.
it's also like it's also the fact that, you know, it's the Mad Hatter. I really enjoyed the Mad Hatter. I like Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. I can tell that he is the Mad Hatter, and I enjoyed it. Johnny Depp was like one of the reasons why, you know, not really like the reason, but the Mad Hatter was one of the reasons why I still, you know, have a passion for Alice in Wonderland.
The actor
Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman.
Oh,
Rest
yeah.
in peace, bro.
Yeah, rest in peace. Alright, you're an amazing actor.
Rest in peace, Severus Snape.
You're an amazing actor, and you will
Don't
be
worry,
missed.
Harry will name your children after you.
What do you think of the
Not-
Cursed Child?
Too soon.
Soon.
Too soon.
What?
Too
What?
soon. Too soon to make that comparison. It's too soon. Anyway, now we're going to like the things that we didn't really like about the film. What didn't you like about the film?
Yeah, when the Queen is being a fool. Well, when she
Oh, yeah.
mess up time,
Yeah.
go on and it's like, liar!
Oh yeah.
I'm just like saying, really? All because of some stupid cake?
I think it.
Technically, she does have an anger problem, though, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
She needs to see a psychiatrist.
They're in Wonderland. Underland.
Wonderland.
They're in Underland.
What
How
is
could they? What is a psychiatrist in
What?
Underland?
Maybe they
Visit to Wizard of Oz?
No, maybe it's Wonderland in German.
Underland. 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 Underland.
No offense, though.
No offense, German.
No offense, no offense, Germany. We're not racist or anything, but we
We
just
tease the wrong
we-
word.
When you see the movie, you'll
Which is-
understand.
yeah. Is there anything else?
No, I don't think so. I'll think of some.
Okay. What about you? Anything good?
There were a few things that the trailer showed that were not actually put into the film.
We'll go on.
Like, because at one point, the dog gets shrunk at one point, but I think they had to remove that probably because of animal cruelty or something.
All right. Is there anything else?
I can't think really.
Oh, I finally found out one complaint. It's
Go
the
on.
one when Alice returned to the real world and she's like in the mental hospital.
I think that's a reference to Madness Returns.
I think so, yeah, but it's something I didn't like. I didn't like how the main character is being treated like she's insane or something.
Well, actually, I can't disagree with you. No, I actually really like, that's how I thought they were going to start with the film. I thought they were going to start with the film with because Alice mentioned a lot about, Wonderland or Underland. And I thought that, because she mentioned it a lot, she's now thinking that it's real. She needs to be treated in a mental hospital until she's dragged back into Wonderland or Underland
Oh yeah,
or
no.
Wonderland.
Another
Yeah.
thing I didn't like was how Mad Hatter's father was more focus on your work. It's no time for fun and games.
Work.
Work.
Stop it! I've got that stuck in my head.
I have no idea what that song is.
It's basically Rihanna getting drunk.
No, she's always drunk though.
Same with the mother.
So, but
Same with Alice's mother, telling her, oh, she can't wear that because
I don't know, they keep on going for the whole rule thing in Alice in Wonderland, and I just why do they keep on going for the rule thing when Alice in Wonderland is pretty much a place where no rules are allowed? That's something that really annoys me. Why do they keep doing that? Is there alright, so we're kind of running out of time a bit. Is there any last things you want to mention about the film?
No.
No? You?
All I can say is isn't it a bit weird how they both crashed into the past? Alice crashes in one area and then the time crashes into another area. Don't
No, that's just because they both crash into a completely different area. I mean, when you drive a car, you don't expect to crash right next into your best friend.
Okay.
He's scary.
Well, it is time travel, so he's in a point
Yeah,
he's at the time master. I'm going to call him the time master.
No, his name's just Time though.
Time. Well, time went to another time in another point of time where the Mad Hatter was just doing his normal before the events of the first Alice movie.
He didn't know that that Alice was that Alice left.
Yeah, but what I did find funny is like how they kept on making time jokes and time puns.
That's something in the Mad Hatter's character, though. You know,
No, it
Mad
wasn't
Hatter.
just Mad Hatter. It was like the.
Yeah, no, the rabbit, the mice. Like, but that's kind
They
of
were
in
just
the
making
character.
fun of his name.
Yeah, that's kind of like in their characters.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess that's it for now. Stay tuned, and like I did say in my last blog that my next movie might probably be Independence Day or what was it, Finding Dory. My next one will probably be Independence Day because we're in the UK and we
Just got our
we
independence back.
yeah, Independence Day is coming. But
I
I'm gonna
probably won't see it.
I'm gonna-
not going to.
no, but I'm gonna see it. Like I've already got my tickets. Like you would have to like watch me do my vlog on the 4th of July, an appropriate time. That's my next vlog. Alright, but we'll see you later and stay tuned for Independence Day Resurgence. Bye.